Hello, people. My name is Dr. Rage, where between every word I feel the need to I have no idea. Either way, let's crack on with some custom scenarios made by you guys. And today we have 3 delectable additions. We have the 4 Horsemen, the power of the Squish, and knowledge is a power. So first, I want to do the power of the Squish, because I think that is, yeah, I can totally see Squishy becoming a massive, like, mutant monster and killing the world. Or indeed, developing a ridiculous disease to wipe out humanity. Because when in doubt, create a desperate plague and squish about. Now, I'm going to play them on casual from now on, because that way I get to actually play more plagues per episode, and I think that's a lot better, because the main source of yeah from this series, of course, comes from the cool custom plaguey stuff. So I think it's much better if we can get through them faster and have more enjoyment. I am so sorry, that was terrible. I was trying to say the words more enjoyment, more fast, more fat, more car, English cars, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we have Bubble. Squishy learns Bubble, uses Bubble to mark people, so that when huge power is unlocked, she can find them and kill them. Wow. Squish Love. The world finds out about Squishy and starts to love the Squish. Nice. Squish Love. That is awesome. And then we have Rare Candy. Unlock them all to evolve twice. That is a really cool idea, and we have no abilities yet. This is actually a really well-made plague about my Pokemon Squishy from the Nuzlocke, which you all should totally have watched, by the way. Give me more DNA. Give me more DNA. Surf. Squishy infects the water, making it that anyone who comes into contact with water will be marked. Nice. That is quite helpful. And I love that we start in Greenland, because Squish knows. Damn you, Greenland, and you Greenlandish people and your resilience. I bet you don't even have internet over there, do you? SquishCon. Let the cosplay begin. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh, I can imagine hundreds of people cross-playing? Yes, cross-playing. They're all becoming the opposite gender. No, we're not Fluke. Ayo! No, but seriously. Ayo! No, but really, what am I doing? Words! I'm in a good mood. I'm on a horse. It sounded like I was doing some form of deranged Old Spice advert there. Okay, so we'll get SquishCon, and then Professionals help! Wow, that's a lot of infectivity. You sent down Pyroofficial to Earth, so it will always be sunny and hot, causing people to use more water. Let's get rare candy. So that's all the rare candy. So for now, I should have got Pyroofficial's help, shouldn't I? Alright, we'll wait for a little bit more DNA, and then we will get Pyroofficial's help, who is going to make it so that we all get infected with the love that is the Squishy, and boom! This is going to be a sudden, there we go. Yep, that is about, wow, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. How does anyone click all of these things? Oh my god! So the world just got entirely infected in a matter of seconds. What? Okay then. So I guess we have to get the rare candy. So that's good. Which now gives us abilities. Evolve Squishy into a Marill and helps get evolved too. Unlocks huge power! And then, yeah, there it is. Squishy learns Play Rough and kills everything. However, there's kind of a problem in that I don't have enough. Oh, wait, that solved itself quite quickly. Huge power! Max lethality. Here we go. No one is dying. There we go. There it is. Wow, that is Yeah, that is Squishy, really. That was awesome, though. An actual Pokemon disease. Got the moves, got the help, the references, the huge power finish. That was really... Morocco starts to work on a cure. There's 1 million people left. Grats, Morocco. Grats. You're so silly. Squishy has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. That is really... really cool. So next up, we are going to do Knowledge is Power. Power. Good. So we're going to call this one Brains of Brainery. I don't know why, but I like the sound of Brains of Brainery. It is time for knowledge of the arcane to be unleashed upon the human race. Will it become stable enough to allow humanity to enter a new world of technological advancement, or will its instability destroy the entire world? Where on Earth was the first rift opened to reveal the great secrets of the beyond the aether? Select the country to open the rift. Well, I mean, I clearly am going to be the first magical being in the world. There is really no question about that. So, let's dig into this. Preaching, affected my light travel and spread through knowledge. Wisps can carry knowledge. Respect, that's awesome. Cognition 1, Euphoria, and convince. Alright, well, let's convince people. I think that makes sense. Let's also have Wisp going out, because I think that makes a lot of people happy to have Wisps around the world. This is a very, very cool plague, though. Actual magic being flooded into the world. I am really excited to play this one. So, symptom-wise, we have Basic Magicka. Affected learn a high standard magic, able to call them on more serious abilities. And then for ability, a Stable Mind. Makes the magics of the affected more stable and less likely to cause controversy. The knowledge gains the ability to develop on its own. Ooh. Makes it harder for those without the knowledge to stop those with it. Well, that is really, really quite sweet. So let's get more and more Wisps, I think. Just imagine hundreds of shiny Wisps coursing across the globe as they try and convince the world that magic is the way to go. Kind of regret me calling it what I did now. Didn't completely realize what type of plague it would be, but that's not the point. Rigorous preaching! Stronger devotion, affected, and even Wisps now feel a great call of duty to the rift to spread the knowledge. Well, that seems kind of useful, I have to say. In fact, we are now finally properly spreading the knowledge. Wow, that is, yep, we are spreading the, yep, okay, a lot of knowledge being spread. Yep, alright, okay, guys, alright, calm down. I know everyone likes magic, but calm it. Alright, we'll get that, and then we will convince more people. I think that's only fair. And then the one thing I don't want to do is respect. I mean, really, we don't need respect. Respect is for the weak. Respect sucks. Alright, more and more spreading going on. That is very, very good. I am loving this plague. It's just a magical experience. Terry Pratchett voted best offer ever. Damn freaking straight. He is a really, really good offer. I love his books. Okay, good. Just a little bit sidetracked there, but that's fine. We're just clicking balls like a champ. That's a little bit weird, actually, now that I think about it. But shut up. Okay. Euphoria. Should I get Euphoria? Should I get symptoms? Let's get unstable knowledge. Okay, knowledge becomes even more stable and severe. Stable mind. Okay. Thicker knowledge. We'll get that later on, but for now, I don't know. I guess more transmission does make sense, so we'll go for Euphoria. More Euphoria. And then hopefully we can get both cognitions and see what the ultimate transmissive trait is. And the reason I got the unstable is because I'm probably going to run out of DNA very soon, which means I need it to start evolving by itself. Otherwise, we're going to be watching the globe for a while. I like to think each of these red spots is a bloom of magic. Basic Magicka mutated. Nice. So let's have a look what follows that. Alchemy 1, affecting create potions to help spread the knowledge. And Advanced Magicka. Nice, that is really cool. Let's get more of that. Mind Mastery. That's really cool. The mastery of the mind. Keep doing more things. Keep making more things happen. I think I'm going to get the instability set next. The second upgrade of it to make it mutate and develop even more of the magical properties. Have I infected the entire world? Just Morocco. Of course it is. Always Morocco. God damn you, Morocco. God damn you. Alright, advanced magicka mutated. Sweet, that is very, very helpful. New mana disease spreading, also known as literally magic. Oh, alchemy 2, ice magicka, air magics, fire magics. Expert, affected learn a higher standard magics and are able to call upon more serious ability. Dark magics. Ooh, now that is something that we probably don't want. Okay, so transmission is going fine. We don't really need to get any more transition. So let's go vibrant knowledge and then severe knowledge. Knowledge factors become stable and start breaking down themselves. Well, we probably don't want that. I imagine that's not something. Canada starts to work on a cure for magic. Of course, Canada. You got a problem with everyone having lovely magic, don't you? And you gotta ruin it for everyone. I mean, that is just bitter. You are a bitter country, Canada. Just seriously. Just imagine if the world developed magical powers and one country was like, I'm gonna cure this magic. We don't need magic. Magic sucks. It's basically anti-mage living all up in China. Alright. So let's start actually getting expert. Ooh, charisma. Effective can use magic to increase their appeal to others. Sensorian. Well, I kind of want all 4 of the magic, so let's get fire magic, let's get air magic, and then we're going to get ice magic very, very soon. Yes, we are. We are evolving quite quickly as well, although the cure is happening at an alarming rate. Yeah, of course, now Canada's shutting down its borders, wants even less magic. I mean, really. Okay. So we've got that, Let's get Alchemy 1. Oh, we have Alchemy 1. No, we don't have Alchemy 1. Now we do, however. Sweet, that is good. I mean, we don't need any more spreading, but I kind of just want to get as many abilities as possible, because this plague is really, really cool. So, how do we win? I mean, yes, we can... Oh, we've got Dark Magic, so that's not good. Soul Avoidance. Whoa. That's probably bad. That's probably a little bit... yeah. Okay. So, we could... Resonance. Even dead bodies resonate with the knowledge and can spread it to others. That's quite a thing there, actually. Rift Reshuffle. Rewrite some of the knowledge in the rift, preventing those without the knowledge from accessing it so easily. That's really... This plague is probably the best crafted all-round custom plague so far, because it actually has replay value. Like, I would like to do this again and see if there's other endings other than going down the Dark Rift path, because this is really, really sweet. Oh no, global research is focused on the cure? How could you, global research? What have we ever done to you? Charismatician symptom mutated. Nice. I'm going to get severe knowledge just so we mutate even faster and see if we can get loads of things going on. But for doing that, I do need a lot more DNA than I currently have, which may become a problem. It's going to be awkward if I get cured in casual mode, but then again, it's because I've deliberately been spending DNA on things that I really didn't need to. In fact, I may just devolve this and get a refund. Then we'll get a refund on there, get a refund on there, and then we can get the most unstable. And now we should start mutating reasonably quickly. I'm hoping it's like 1 every couple seconds. I mean, clearly it's not, because we've not had 4 already. Brains of Brainery placed on watch list. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is just terrible decision making. Go away, cure. Nobody likes you. Sensitivity mutated. Nice. Thicker nerves. Okay. We probably want to get the Rift Reshuffle. I think that makes the most sense. Yes, indeed. Oh, what's this? Sense of Resurgence. When this acts, they might learn to fight against the Rift, will have their memories erased by any affected that notices them. That's kind of cool. Liquid Likeness. The affected voices can now only be described as pure flowing enjoyment for all to hear. That is pretty damn cool, I have to say. I really do have to say, there's a guy threatening me with magic. It's really quite worrying. I don't even know why I'm still recording. I should probably deal with this dire situation, but it's just not on the cards today. Guys, there are a lot of things on the cards, but it's not me. My face isn't on a deck of cards. I know it's a travesty. It really, really should be, but it's just not. So the Rift Reshuffle. Wow, it got me 4%. Thanks, world. Appreciate it. Good spend of DNA there. Really do enjoy it. I guess we got to go down the dark territory then and start killing more people. That's unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be an ending where the world just enters a, like, utopian state of magic, and like the Transcendence win condition from the mind tentacles, that everyone just starts worshipping them. But no, that is not the case. That's the only improvement I would suggest for this so far. Mind voidance. Affected lose all judgment completely. That is quite interesting. Yes, indeed. The void is really suddenly becoming very, very awkward. Can I actually... I mean, there's really no point me having these, is there? So I'm going to devolve all of these guys, get the refund, and see if we can't go to better things. And that means we've lost the Wisp, which is kind of upsetting. Rift Reshuffle 2, yeah, that's fine. We don't need that. More stableness. No, we don't want more stableness. So should we get some more symptoms, I guess? I kind of like Liquid Lightness. I mean, I could get Mind Voidness. I think it makes the most sense. Overload. Increasing chance of magic morphings. Also increases the chance of spontaneous combustion. Okay. Alright then, I guess everyone's now on fire, and not in the good way, and not in the way that's, you know, setting fire to people with fire magic. That's really good fun. I mean, die in the Maker's fire! But no, literally just bursting into flames and dying. And of course, India can't handle the magic. Silly India! Okay. Overload. Overload 2. Just more spontaneous combustion. That is just... yeah, that is upsetting on a big scale. Hopefully we get enough DNA from everyone dying to actually check out all of the abilities. That would be very, very good. And the final one is the Great End. Thus ends all humanity. Okay then. So this one isn't devolvable. So if this starts happening, you are in trouble. Let's just say. Let's just say trouble. I'm going to keep that just in case I get enough DNA to go down that route, but for now I want to go up here to see what this would have been. Give me that sweet DNA. Give me that sweet DNA. I need it. Oh, I need it so bad. I need my DNA. It's gonna be good. I assure you guys, I might spare you all. 25 DNA. Come on. Come on. There it is. Boom. Ah, so we actually need to get these two before it will let me do that one. So maybe there is an alternate ending and I'm actually just a bastard for killing everyone in the world completely unnecessarily. Telepathy. Effectively communicate amongst each other without having to be near each other, which means new ideas can be made more frequently. Interesting. So I guess there's not an alternate ending, so I'm no longer a bastard! Yay! That makes me moderately happy. Alchemy 2 I can get, but I really want telepathy. So at least all the people can communicate before screaming in agony and dying. So they can, you know, telepathize. Is that the word? Telepath. I'm a telepathize you! Yo, 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 yo! I've got my powers and magic, you see. I'm gonna burn you in a great sea of fire, because I am dire and the best word. That's my rap. So, there we go. And that really is it. What a very, very deliciously cool plague. Actual magic infecting the world. The Great End is mutated. That's not a good time for that to mutate. Sorry, humanity. I tried. I tried to make magic good, but, yeah, didn't really happen. Better luck next time, whichever species rises to replace the humans, I guess. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Yes, we do. I think Apocalypse is a good name for this, to be fair. Choose where you wish to unleash the beginning of the end. Russia, you're going to get smoked. I imagine if anywhere does get killed by the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, it will be Russia. Ah, so there's not actually much going on. So we have Horsemen influence. Powerful Horsemen came in the form of a new disease that affects Locust, Pestilence, and Horsemen's influence 2. Okay, let's get that one. Additional climates. Play with genetics of the Locust, allowing to more easily adapt to changes in heat. So I hope we do actually get abilities that reflect all 4 of the Horsemen. We have War, Famine, Pestilence, and of course, Death. It's gonna be cool. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Go, go, go. More DNA. I need more DNA. But is this even doing anything for me? No, I should really get that. Famine, cold-blooded, warm-blooded. Okay. Locust spreads in warm climates. Alright, I see. So it's just the warm and cold upgrades, but nicely disguised as part of the custom scenario. That's very good. That is very, very good. Clearly the best thing I need to upgrade now, though, is cold-blooded, because we are in Russia, and we need the cold bonus. Otherwise, we are never going to kill the world, and that is most upsetting. And boom. Sweet. Go on, spread faster. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse gonna ride all up in here, and they're gonna make you all pay. I don't know why I spoke like that, actually. Oh, we have symptoms now. Farm animals, birds, tail evolution, and flipper wings. So basically the normal air and water, but he has gone to the effort of making them custom, so that is pretty damn cool. Just get more DNA, and we'll move them through water. So he's managed to convert the normal symptoms and transmission that every plague has, but made them themed, and that's really quite neat. Sweet, so we got that. Let's get some air. We all like air. Air is good for you. Here, have some. I'll put it in a cup. No, but you really don't want to drink liquid air. You will die a very, very horrible death. Actually, it's quite worrying now that I think about it. We're also going to get that because it makes sense. And then let's get some famine. Let's not make everyone starving for food, actually. That's probably a really, really bad idea. And I can't believe I said it so happily. Who wants some famine over here? No. No, that's not. No, Rage. I don't think you. No. And then we... Oh, they can get gills. Nice. More wings! Just more wings! More wings makes the better at flying, guys, right? It worked for the dragonflies. Oh, that's hilarious. Minor disease. You think the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse are a minor disease? You have got to be locusting me. Alright. And Environment Master. Sweet. So they can be a master of every terrain they survey. A master of all things. Sweet. 3 incredibly well-made plagues today. None of them were a disappointment. You guys are getting good. A lot faster than I thought you would as well. So that's fantastic. Okay, so we've got a nice amount of infectivity now. We're actually going to start spreading around the world, which means it's time. We don't actually have any symptoms yet, so I guess let us get Horseman's Influence 4, and maybe that unlocks them? No, it doesn't. So I guess the thing to get is potentially the famine room, maybe? I don't know. This is a curious plague, is it not? Maybe the only symptom is going to be literally the apocalypse starts and it kills everyone, because that would make a lot of sense. And famine. War. Okay, so we got pestilence, famine, war, and then of course death. People begin slaughtering each other for whatever food they can find. Wow. That is... Yep, that's awesome. He's also repurposed the medicine resistance into a lack of food, causing them to be less resistant. That's really, really neat, I have to say. There we go. And then we don't want to get war quite yet. We want everywhere to be a lot more infected before we start making constant war happen. I kind of feel bad for making constant war happen, but at the same time, it's hilarious. I mean, so many people are gonna die. Damn it, Morocco. Every time. It's always freaking Morocco. Why are you so resistant? What is special about you, Morocco? Nothing is special, okay? Nothing. You are not a special country, and now you are infected, and you need to die. Okay. Ooh. Desperate trading. People begin to sell body parts and organs to try and acquire food. Fungus. Food begins to spoil. Nice. Let's get these two going on. Sounds pretty good to me. Desperate trading too. Yep. And fungus too. And then sickness. Poor quality of food and lack of organs. Yeah, guys, we got a distinct lack of organs here. It's really worrying, actually. I don't know how we're gonna handle this. We are literally missing our heart. Vomiting has mutated. Oh, we have symptoms now. Pneumonia. Okay, but I think I want to get rid of that because I want war to be what starts people dying and not regular symptoms. Damn you, Norway! There is no way for you to do that. No, shut up. It's funny. It's funny. It's hilarious. Pneumonia. I don't want pneumonia. Get away. Get away from me, evolutions. I think I want your kind here. Well, I don't. Alright, so now we're going to get war. Just so we can start killing people and then death. Ooh, trading data. Scientists trade information they've included about the disease for weapons to defend their food. Bloodshed. Open wounds allow for other people's blood, to increasing the chance of mutations. Wow, that is quite severe, actually. And then death. And then Judgment Day. The time has come for the apocalypse. Told you that would be one of the abilities. That's fantastic. And suddenly, everything gets filled in, and the DNA starts pouring. Seizures! I guess we'll leave seizures when in doubt, alright? Have a seizure. Don't actually follow that advice. That is terrible advice, and I am sorry. Immune suppression. So those are just basically normal abilities. It's really what's going on here that makes everything a big difference. So what we need to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is start Judgment Day, and thus the 4 Horsemen will reign supreme. And it kind of is cool that Pestilence is one of the Horsemen, because of course he is disease-focused. And then everything else is actually a natural flow. Pestilence starts, which causes a famine, which causes war, and ultimately causes death. It's a nice flow to the Horsemen. And they are that powerful in order as well. I like to believe, because I like ranking things in power order. I think that makes everything quite good. So, is there anything else we want to get? Farm animals, locusts, and rats? No, I think that's okay. So let's get bloodshed. And then bloodshed too. We like a bit of bloodshed in the morning and the evening and the afternoon. The Horsemen are very, very angry people. Actually, it's quite worrying, but it's too little. Apocalypse has been placed on the watch list, guys. Okay. I'm just gonna say we should keep an eye on this apocalypse thing, because it's probably gonna wipe us all out. There is fire raining from the sky, and I'm not gonna lie, we should probably deal with that. Actually, that's it's really a big problem now that I think about it. So we'll just put that on the watch list. We'll keep an eye on it, you know, see how it develops. Oh, humanity's dead. Humanity is gone. So there you go, everybody. That has been the free plagues for today. Let me know if you prefer casual, so you can see more of the fun times. But for now, if you wish to make your own custom plague, send it to the email in the description, and have a link to your plague on Steam in the body of the email, along with anything else you would like to tell me. But for now, guys, my name's been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this and subscribe for more. It all really does help me out. Let's just get one last symptom. Might as well just get the sickness, I guess. Feel like that makes a lot of sense, just for nice completionist's sake. My name has been Rage. I will see you all next time. Oh, goodbye.